Well, what kind of week are we going to have this time? Well, let's have a chat about it and find out. Hello, Stacy the Blackfeather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of July 19th. Hoping you are having a great one. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, light beings, creature teachers, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need to really just have the most amazing week, the best week possible. I think I like that intention to set today. All right, this week I'm using another new deck. I think I mentioned last week I was on kind of a wild, let's buy some new tarot decks spree and got a whole bunch of them. And a few of them came through and they're just tiny. They're like mini size, like travel size. So I'm still getting used to shuffling because I got ginormous hands and I'm, trying to figure out how to shuffle these small decks. But anyway, this week we are using the, it's actually the AE Waite Tarot. And what I was drawn to is it's very much like the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, but it's holographic. And I just thought that was really cool. So this week we've got Two of Wands. And what I love about the Two of Wands is this is a card of direction. When we talk about wand energy, wand is all about our energy. It's our fire, creative passion and purpose, creative flow, the spark of inspiration. And now how am I going to put that inspiration to the test? How am I going to bring it out into the world? And as I'm looking at the Two of Wands here, what's happening here on this card is he's, sort of standing on his castle and he's holding onto one wand. There's another wand that's sort of on the other side, sort of on the top of the tower of the castle, and he's overlooking some of his land, but also the ocean, and he's got the globe in his hand. And what's happening here is he's saying, wow, there's a lot of choice here. There's a lot of vastness. There's a lot of land and sea that I can make use of, that I can use to fulfill my dreams, to fulfill my purpose, to contribute to the world. And now how do I want to go about doing that? How do I wish to expand? How do I wish to direct this new wonderful idea that I've got? Where do I want to take it? I can take it in a number of different directions. Which way do I want to take it in? So I'm really feeling like for all of us this week, it's important to, I want to say, recognize where you stand in your life on an energetic level. So this is what am I giving? What am I giving and what am I receiving in kind? What am I investing in myself and in others? And what am I receiving back for that investment? And I want to say, if you're feeling this week that you just, you're tired, you just don't have anything left to give, you want to honor that. You want to say, maybe I don't want to take the wand that takes me out. Maybe I want to take the wand that keeps me a little closer to home right now, or that allows me to do things that are more in alignment with what is going to recharge my batteries. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're saying, oh my God, I just need to get out of my head. I need to get out of the house. I need movement. I need action. I need to move forward. Then you're going to choose the path that's going to take you out and do that. But I want you to keep in mind, think about this week and keep in mind that when we are in this energy, when we are in this space of, I've got a couple of directions that I can take, which choice do I want to make? Keep in mind that it's not either or. It can be an and I think a lot of people struggle with this from time to time. It's kind of like FOMO, fear of missing out. Well, if I say no to this, am I ever going to have the opportunity to do it again? If I say no, is that it? Like I have to just kiss it goodbye and it's gone forever? Or is there going to be another opportunity for me to revisit it? And I want to say to you this week, it's important for you to recognize that there is always going to be an opportunity. There's always going to be a situation where you're going to have the opportunity to explore something else. And remember, don't negate your ability to manifest. If you have two choices before you or three choices before you and you know that you've only got the energy to do one and to make that your focus, Nothing wrong with that. Wand energy does help us with our focus. It helps us to understand where we're going and why we're trying to get there to keep us motivated. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to say goodbye or no to everything forever. It just means right now. And don't forget to manifest. Say, okay, not right now. I'm going to put this to the side, or I'm putting it on the back burner, but I'm going to revisit in a month. I'm going to revisit it in 6 months. And universe, I'm telling you right now, this is my focus. This is what I'm choosing. Thank you for making it so and helping me to make it happen. And thank you for bringing in this next opportunity back to me when the time is right. And I understand that it is about divine timing. So don't worry about saying no to something and letting an opportunity go, especially if it's one of those things that you're thinking, God, I wish I could do both. You know, why do I have to choose? I wish I could do both. You can. You absolutely can. It may not look exactly the way it looks, you know, sort of showing up right now in this moment, but it's going to come back to you in that way. It's going to show up for you. So be open to that and recognize that as you are sort of exploring direction and where this may take you right now, it's not an either or necessarily, it's an and. Or it can be an and if that's what you choose. Now, for those of you that are choosing, you know, between two shit sandwiches, my heart goes out to you because, man, oh man, I've been there before. And you may say, I don't care if I'm going to miss out on this. Good riddance. I just need to get through this. You know, I need to pick one path and I commit to it and I get through it and then on to the next. You know, obviously there's going to be no love lost there in saying no to that opportunity, but recognize that there's a gift in understanding and having to choose between those two opportunities as well. They may appear to not be fun choices or fun situations, but they're always going to be there to teach you something interesting. And so even if that's all you can hang on to is, well, at least I don't have to do that. I can just focus on this here. This is going to be hard enough. At least I don't have to do that. You know, it's always finding a way to see the perspective in it because it's always happening for us. I know sometimes we feel like it happens to us, but it's always happening for us. So this week for our Oracle, I pulled out an Oracle deck that I usually use for myself and haven't used it much here in this video, but it's from the Magick of You Oracle deck, and it's Fiona Horne. You can tell I don't use it very often because I actually have to like take a look and see what the name is, but it's really freaking cool. It's kind of, I'm gonna say it's got a bit of darker imagery in it, but I think it's really cool how it, I wanna say highlights the shadow areas in such a beautiful way. So here's what we've got. Ooh, it's a 22 mastery. And we got a 2, folks. So we got a triple deuces. Triple 2s. So there's a lot of heightened energy this week around duality, choices, this or that, right? This or that. And I correct myself, this and that. Just maybe the and is at another time. And 2s, 22 is a master number. So it is about duality. It is about coming together. It is about taking that next step and saying yes to what has arisen. You know, 1-1, new beginnings, something exciting for you to look forward to. 2-2 says, yes, I'm ready for that. And now how am I going to take the next step? Choices, right? Making choices, making commitments to yourself. Or Orenda, honor your mystical creative force. So while you are making these decisions on which direction to take this week, I feel like it's important for you to also take a creative approach to the decision making. This is not to say that you need to necessarily, you know, sit down and paint it or write the story unless that's how you're being called to do it. I want to say this feels more like embracing the creative approach, because creativity flows within each and every one of us. Creativity comes from a place of, I want to say, a soul-based place. It comes from the soul. And And sometimes we feel cut off from that. Sometimes we assume that, oh, creativity is a physical action. I have to be doing something or producing something in order to be creative. That's not actually so. You can be creative in all of your approaches. You can be creative in how you think about things, you know, being conceptual in the way that you process information, or being creative just by saying, I normally do it this way and today I'm going to do it different, just to see, you know, for shits and giggles, to see what comes as a result of it. So honor your mystical creative force when you are in the space of making choices around the next direction that you're going to take. And this card is really cool. So she's got beautiful, kind of funky, I want to say like thorny leaves and spiny sort of things, which I think is really kind of cool because there's a little bit of the red in there. It's talking about, you know, putting your life force into what it is that you create. You know, the idea that if you catch something thorny, it can prick you and you can bleed, right? So putting your life force into something. And she's got her beautiful hair braided, and out the end of the hair comes a snake. And so I feel like this is the creative energy. The snake is about transformation. The snake is also about wisdom and knowledge, and how we approach that wisdom and knowledge. And it's coming from the hair. It's coming from the crown chakra. And in this case, it's kind of hanging over her heart. So I feel like for you, it's really about not being afraid to use your wisdom in a transformative way in your life, to be able to help you to, I want to say, realize your heart's desires, to pursue your heart's desires. I love that. And you're not doing it alone, because we got the double two or the triple twos. You're not doing it alone. There's Source with you. There are other individuals that want to help you out. It's a matter of being creative in how you're willing to transform. All right, let's pull a feather from the feather jar today. Ooh, we got a pretty green one. Support. So I love this. So talking about here, honor your mystical creative force. When we're talking about the heart space, that's what I feel this is reflecting here, is you are going to receive support from your heart space this week as you are making some decisions, as you are allowing the creative force to flow through you while you are choosing a direction and choosing your next path. How do I wish to expand? I've been given a gift. I've been given an opportunity of something new, a new beginning, a fresh start, perhaps an opportunity to do something new a different way, or do something old in a different way, to bring new life into it. And I'm going to be supported from that heart-centered space. My heart's desires are supported. And now, knowing that my heart's desires are supported, sky's the limit. What can I do with this? You know, what can I not do with this? You know, I can do everything with this. So this is a direct message from the Dream Team to you, saying, you've got the support. You need the support in order to feel confident to be able to move forward into your dreams. You've got it. This is the support. We've got you. We're holding you up. And we're holding you up in a heart-based energy. We're living in that energy with you. We are that heart-based energy. Allow us to come through you creatively in that mystical way, so that you can expand in a direction that feels right for you. Where are you at on an energetic level? What is it that you can invest at this time, knowing that you're going to be supported, that you are supported? That's our message for the week, guys. Sending so much love your way. If you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click that bell on the YouTube channel. Also, I have my Facebook page, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. My, sorry, I said that was the Facebook page. My Facebook page is The Black Feather Intuitive. My Insta is The Black Feather Intuitive. And my website is theblackfeatherintuitive.com. Have lots of wonderful goodies and services on there. I have a beautiful free daily reading called Touch of Feather. It's a feather jar. You get to go on my website and you get to pick your feather and get a reading for the day. Would love to share that with you. It's a great way to start your day, especially if you're at work and you just, let's say you're not starting the day, you've already started the day, you're midday, and it's one of those days, and you're like, oh my God, this needs to stop, I need a break. Go to my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com, click on the free daily feather reading, and it's just a 3 or a 4 minute little touch-in, just to give you that guidance, maybe a little boost of encouragement, maybe a little bit of a settling in to the body, and just reminding yourself that you're not alone, and receiving a little message just for you in that moment to help you recenter and focus and move forward. Would love to be of service in that way or any other way that you see fit. Sending everyone so much love. Take care. We'll see you next week.